Back, it's Ice here, and what a first great two races it's been. We've had Wadru and Thomas, like I said right at the beginning, fighting for first place. We had Ice and Paul fighting for third place. That is going to resolve the three podium finishes. So we've had Wadru finish the first race. He won first place. We got Thomas then took the second race, with Rodri quite close behind him as well, into the pack with Thomas in the first race was quite close as well. So I'm not sure what the standings are. I think it's all going to be based. Whoever's going to win this championship is going to be on this last race. I really can't say, but I'm really excited. And then we got Paul and Chan fighting for third place. So Paul was he was all the way back at the back of the pack there, and Ice was pretty much mid pack, the top mid pack. So not 100% sure who's winning that one so far because Paul was ahead of him in the first race, and I think it's all going to depend on this last one as well. And then we've had in the middle of all of this, we've had Chuck's. He's had two brilliant races, no contact, so it's been absolutely smashing. Can I say that? It's been a really good race, and as a result of that, this now last final race is reverse grid. We've now got Alex URL admin in first place on Racing Softs, I believe. Yes, he is. And there's Paul in second place. Team Silver in third. We've got Grasshopper in fourth. We've got Jerry in fifth. We've got Dell Love Rocket in sixth. Got Flash in seventh. We've got Ice in eighth. Wadru, who's fighting for the championship, in ninth place. We've got Dyson, who missed one race. Otherwise, do you know what? He would have been right there fighting for that third position, or I think guaranteed third position for Dyson for the season. We've had Chuck, who's, as we've known, we've seen him go left, right, into barriers, into cars, or should I say cars and barriers have been going into him. And then we've got Thomas, who got promoted from League 2, came into this league and put a brilliant fight up against Wadru. We are missing Callum. Callum, I think, pretty much gave up in that shitty Lego car that he's been driving him, and I don't blame him. And he's got better things to do. And as a result of that, this has given Thomas the opportunity to put up a fight with Wadru, and that's what we needed to see. Needed Wadru to be tamed a little bit and needed to see some side-by-side action without seeing one driver taking it away. Right, that's enough of my talking. Let's get back to the racing. We're going to stick with Jerry and let's wait for the lights to turn off for the last and final time with the Ultimate Racing League with the League 1 drivers. Here we go. And they're off. Paul looks like he got a better start. Yes, he did. Let's go on board with Paul. Yes, Paul takes first place. So fantastic start there from Paul, and that's exactly what he needed. Followed closely by Alex. Team Silver in third place. Dale in Love Rocket. Dale and Love Rocket, it's the same person, but look at them fighting side to side with Team Silver. Jerry now having a look at him also. Really close. Eyes there all over the grass with Flash right next to him. Keep going through the pack. Let's see what's happening. There's Jerry, there's Grasshopper, Thomas. Look at my PP side by side right next to each other. What we're going to keep an eye on those two for this last and final race. And there's Dyson in the 11th place. Chuck in 12th. Right, let's go back. Admin stole first place from Paul. Paul's got himself half a second penalty, which means who's right behind him? Dell's going to get him. Dell's going to get him. And there goes the rest of the pack. Paul moves to one side. Admin in first place on his Racing Softs. Dell on Racing Softs. There's Paul on Softs. Everyone, I think everyone's on Softs except for Ice, if I'm right. Here comes Jerry. Lovely little break in there by Jerry. He's catching up to Team Silver. He's going to make a move on Team Silver. Right, Ice is on the mediums, just checked. Jerry going around the outside. Don't do it, Jerry. You'll be on the grass. Jerry now causing Team Silver a few problems, piling on that pressure. And why not? This is what it's all about. This is the last and final race. There is a race happening. There's a fight happening for third place. There's a fight happening for first place. Still not sure who's going to steal this first place, but by the looks of it, Thomas is ahead of Wadru. And if he keeps it like this, he might just win the championship points. I will have the final race results for you for the season after this race. Let's look at my Grasshopper having a look. Wait, oh no, Thomas having a look on Grasshopper. Move out the way, DJ. There's a fight happening for first place here, man, for the championship. Get that punk ass car out of the way. There goes Thomas. Hoping now DJ holds up. Look at my PP Wadru, which I think he might just do because that car is faster. Yes, he has. He's holding up. He's holding up. This is played nicely into Thomas's hands. Great bit of tactic here. Now Wadru just needs to get past. Get past DJ because DJ is going to be holding him up. But he's made a mistake. Oh, there. What's happened there? Oh, there's a bit of a bump there. Nice bit of racing here. Look at this. Wadru just needs to get past DJ. Thomas just needs. It's just wishing DJ just stays there. Keeps Wadru behind him. Right, we'll come back to these. Look, there's so much happening here. I want to see what's happening up front. So we've still got Alex, the race leader, in first place. He's got a bit of a lead. Not massive, but there's Dale, fellow Jaguar driver, with second place. Probably the best position he's held all season. There's Paul in third place, who's fighting for that third place finish for the season. Team Silver. And there seems to be a casualty. I think there's Ice. Ice is... He's taken himself out, I think. There's Jerry. I believe so. There's Flash. There's Thomas. Grasshopper. Look at my PP. There's Ice Chan in 10th place. He's dropping down. What's going on? He might lose that third place. Right, so let's go back to the leader. There's Chuck. Chuck and Dyson. They'll have Ice as well because he's on the mediums. They're much faster. So, Admin's still in first place with Dell following him really closely in second. Not much action happening between these two cars. He's not close enough to make a move on him. Or is he? Let's just stick with him for now. No, not this time. Here comes Paul. Fighting for that final third place. With a terrible second race, he was all the way at the back, but now Ice is all the way at the back, so you know what, the tables have turned. Team Silver, nice bit of driving for him. Good position finish for him if he finishes like that, setting fast sectors as well, just needs to keep his head down. Sorry, that was Paul setting fast sectors. There's Jerry. Thomas in 6th place. Now he's got Flash and DJ in between him. Thomas is pulling away. Wadru in frustration, just can't get past those two. There he goes, he's made a move. He's made a move already, he's got past one, so now, where is he? There he is. Can we get a zoom? There he is, and Dyson right next to him as well. Now he's got Dyson to deal with. Brilliant bit of action here. Wadru fighting for his first place finish. Thomas pulling away nicely. What exciting times these are. This is an excellent race here from these lot. So let's go ball with Dyson. There's Dyson, look how close he is. And there's Chuck right behind him. Chuck, up his Chuck. Lovely. Well, man, I seem to be looking up, trying to see if I can see over that little hump. It's a blind corner. But we are on board with Dyson, and this is what he's watching now. There's Chuck right behind him as well. Cameraman, if we get another vision, please. Okay, let's go through the pack. There's Chuck. Ice still right with him. Grasshopper in 12th place. And Admin in first. Back with Admin with his wipers on. That's been his trait for this season, whether it's been raining or not. The wipers must move. Alex in first place, setting 1:18s, so not fast times but consistent, which is key, I think. Car number 7 leading the way. So let's have a look what's happening behind him, and there we have it. Dale, second place with Paul right up here. It's Chuff. Is he going to get him? Paul's looking much stronger. There's a bit of a lag issue there with Paul's car, as you can see, is jumping around. But Team Silver's there with them as well. This is brilliant to see. We've not seen much of Team Silver, but he's there with them. He's sticking with them. So, you know what? This guy is fast. He's just had some really terrible races. He's there with them. I told you he's been improving each week. And there's Thomas in 5th place. Who's he got behind him? Who's causing him trouble? Jerry is. Where'd Jerry come from? Right, Flash right behind him. And there's, look at my PP. Right, this is where we need to stay. This is where the action is. This is what we're fighting for, the first place. Is Thomas going to get this, or is Wadru, look at my PP, going to nick this? Wadru having a hard time with Flash now. He's going on the inside. He's got his car on the inside. Is Flash going to take it around the outside? No, Flash turns into him. That slows Wadru down. Wadru. The car just stopped. Oh shit, man. He's trying so hard. This man is trying so hard, but everyone's against him. This is his last and final race, and now he's got Dyson right up him. Right, Dyson's going to have a look on the inside. No, and right behind Dyson's Chuck, so there's a lot of pressure here. That was really unlucky. Flash turned into him a little bit and just slowed his Wadru's car down right to a full stop. Put his stop for a burger, but now he's in terrible pressure with Dyson right behind him. He's trying to get away around Flash, but he just can't find it. He is much faster than him, but he just needs to find the right overtaking maneuver, and he's going for it around here on the S's. Look how fast he's caught up to him. Right, where's Thomas? There's Thomas with Jerry. So Jerry's pulling away as well, so look at my PP, will need to get past Jerry as well. Can Wadru do the overtake now? Or is it going to be for the second time and he's going to be stopped in his path? Right, come on. Get a better exit out of there. Flash is taking it onto the grass a little bit. Is that going to give Wadru the opportunity to catch up to him? Does look like it. He's sticking his nose in his slipstream now. Tucked himself in. There goes Thomas. Now, there goes Jerry. Flash. Look at my PP and Dyson right behind him. Look at my PP having a look this time. No, Flash is covering it. Wadru is slipping through the net. We are now coming up to 9 minutes, lap 7. This man's been trying for the last 3 laps to try to get past Flash, and he's finding it really hard, and then he has to fight off Dyson at the same time as well. In the meantime, we have Thomas catching up to the rest of the pack. So he's pulled away from Jerry a little bit, so that's relieved some pressure. However, Thomas is not leaving it there. Thomas is in 5th place now, hungry. He's going to be out. Is he going to get Team Silver? Is he going to get pole? We are now coming up to 10 minutes. He's got 5 minutes roughly to make this. Is he going to steal the championship points? Is he going to be the new season League One champion? Was Wadru going to... Was it Wadru last season? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or was it Callum? Whoever it was, if Thomas carries on like this, we are looking at a new champion here for the Ultimate Racing League, League One driver. And on top of that, him and Paul, they could win the construction table as well. So great result there. What a great team they've done, Team AMG. Look how fast now Thomas is. I'm sticking with Thomas. I know Alex is all the way in the front, but this is where it all matters. Who's going to win this league? Where's Jerry? Jerry's there. Flash just gave him a little bit of a bump. Wadru's still fighting him off, but catching up. There goes Flash, and there comes Dyson on the inside. Dyson's going to take it on the inside. Yes, he does. He's done it. He's done it on Wadru on the inside. Wadru's just lost the position, which means he's losing points. What a beautiful move there by Dyson. I'm glad I caught that move there. That was lovely bit of overtaking there by Dyson. On board with Dyson. I think Dyson probably said, look, Wadru, if you're not going to make the overtake on Flash, let me have a go. And the man from Scotland now looking really strong all over Flash. Yeah, I think Dyson's going to do it, man. He's going to do it around this next couple of corners. No, not this time. We're on lap 9. Wadru's falling positions and Thomas is gaining positions. But look at this, Jerry's managed to catch up with him again. So Jerry setting a 118 there, Thomas set a 118.3 as well, so consistent bit of timing. But what do we have here? We have Paul making a move, fighting for that second place on Dell. He's taking the inside. Is Dell going to make it? Dell breaks a little bit later. Lovely bit of fighting here now on lap 9, coming up to 12 minutes of this last 15-minute race with the Ultimate Racing League. We have Alex in first place. We've got Dale in second place. We've got Paul now fighting for second place. And then right behind him, we've got Paul. We've got Thomas catching up with Jerry right behind Thomas. Look at these 4 go. We've seen Wadru have a painful night all night trying to overtake some of the drivers. No one's giving him much space, and why should they? This is all about racing. And here we have Thomas, who we possibly could have a new champion of League One. I see the crowd on their feet, all Thomas's fans, the cheering. I can hear the cheers and the songs. They're singing for him. So let's have a look at there he is. There's Admin. Fantastic result for him. I think this is his first win of the whole season. All the fights behind him, and look at the lead he's got. He's got a massive lead. I don't know why he was out of breath when they finished. That seems to be like Sunday driving cruise. But great result there for Alex for his coming up to his first win. Just hitting the 13-minute mark. Couple of laps in him. We've got Love Rocket. Just took a bit of a tap there, but Paul's not gained anything. Or has he? Paul now going for the inside. Paul's taking it, and Paul's taken second place. There goes Dell. He's off the grass. Keep it on. Dell's managed to keep it on. Taking Jerry as well. Jerry takes the same line. Oh, a bit of a change here right at the last minute. Wow, what's just happened? Thomas has moved up to third place. This is exactly what Thomas needed. Thomas now pulling away with the points. We've got Jerry in fourth place, who just went off the grass. We've got Dyson in fifth place now, and Dell Love Rocket after that silly mistake falls down to sixth place. Who now, look at my PP, has to fight him off with Chuck right behind him as well. And then right behind Chuck, we've got Flash, who's fallen down to 9th place. Ice in 10th. Team Silver's gone down to 11th with Grasshopper in last place. So back with Alex in first. Well, we'll come back to you, Alex. Hey, this is the man I'm looking at. There he is. He's with his AMG brother now, with Paul. Is Paul going to give him this position? I'm not sure what's happening here, what team principal orders are. Paul is fighting for third place. However, Thomas is fighting for first place. And he's given it. I think he has. Team principal orders were to give Thomas that position. So Thomas has taken second place. What great teamwork these two have just put on there. What a great display there. So look at these two twins together. But fantastic racing throughout the season. We got Thomas and Paul in the AMGs, who put some brilliant performance on for us. We are now coming up to the last couple of minutes. Quickly go through the pack. We've got Dyson in fourth place. There's Jerry in fifth. Dale in sixth. All very close. Look at my PP in seventh. I think he could be losing it. There's Ice, Team Silver, Flash. Right, back on Alex, as we always give the final lap to the race leader. And I don't think there's going to be much action happening behind him. There's Thomas here. He's still in second place. So we've got Alex here coming with his first win of the season, and it's going to be on the last race of the season. So well done to Alex. Well done for bringing it home nice and cleanly. Look at the ample amount of space you got. And I think, yeah, they're currently working out the points as I speak. I can hear them in the commentary box. And here comes Alex in first place with his first win. The question is Thomas the new champion of League One? Here comes Thomas now, bringing it home in second place with his fellow driver Paul in third place. Thomas in second, Paul in third. We've got Dyson in fourth, Jerry in fifth, Wandrew in sixth, Chuck in seventh, Del Love Rocket in eighth, Ice Chand in ninth, and then Team Silver in 10th, who was catching in, Flash in 11th. And then DJ in last place. What a fantastic race that was. What a brilliant way to finish it. And yes, I've got news flash here. So the new race leader for the Ultimate Racing League, League One, goes to Thomas W769 as the new champion. And what a brilliant round of applause. I can hear in the audience screaming his name out. I'm sorry, guys, you can't hear this. Then we've got Wadrew, who came into second place. And then who took third? We have URL Paul E72, who stole third place. So congratulations to Thomas, Wadrew and Paul for taking first, second and third. And as the results finished for the season, we had Ice in fourth, we had Dyson in fifth, we had Rodders in sixth, we Chuck in seventh, Callum in eighth, James Stephen, who there was no show today, in ninth, Grasshopper in 10th, Jerry in 11th, Unforgiven in 12th, Flash in 13th, Team Silver in 14th, Vexed Man in 15th, and URL Hodgie in 16th place. And what a great show these guys have put on for us. My name is Ice Chand. Thank you for watching.